Quiet on the set. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, I'm DearMYRTLE, your not so retired friend in genealogy. Today, when the exhibit hall here at RootsTech 2026 opened up, I spent some time going around and talking to various exhibitors. Some of them were software programs that you might use to organize your data. I talked to a gentleman from Tokyo who talks about how to help people here in the United States mostly deal with their Japanese ancestry. Mr. Myrt asked the question about availability of records like in Nagasaki, etc., and Hiroshima, and he said for those that the records were destroyed, but for family that survived from the outskirts, he said basically, believe you me, they recorded what they remembered, so at least a couple of generations back. I also visited with a research firm here in Salt Lake City, but they're basically cloud-based. They don't have an office, but they have a network of people, and I like that group. And I've been trying to figure out how to incorporate them into a Mondays with Myrt presentation, and I decided the way to do it is to have them talk about a record group they've used lately, and then just mention on the side if you needed to hire a professional researcher to get you over the hump where you're having difficulty with a brick wall. That might be kind of like a secondary notion, but the focus is for you to become aware of some of these people and how very kind and competent they are. And competent. That wasn't incompetent, it's and competent. Let's see. There are a number of, I'm going to just show you a little bit of what it looks like here. Let me show you a bit. Okay. This is Society Pavilion, Society Hall. And what we've noticed is we love this area. We have a small booth, 4x4 table, 2x4 table, about that small actually. But in this area there's a lot of activity going on because our booths are not separated by a backdrop that's 8 or 10 feet tall. And so you can see activity going across the way. Like right now at the International Society for British Genealogy and Family History, there's a couple of people there finding out about their annual institute and about their virtual classes that they have. And yet right next to us is a family history, a surname family association, and they're very organized. They have a laptop hooked up like we do with a monitor to make it bigger, and I went over to see what they're doing to be a good neighbor, and table mates, we tend to help each other if we have to take a break for some unknown reason. And they handed me a notebook that was very well organized. Sure, I'll sign it. I'm recording. Are you having fun today? Okay. And there's a little thing. Oops, we'll sign it here. There you go, dear. Good luck. So what I just did was sign a card that if they can get signatures from people in X number of booths, it means they've gone around. That was the opportunity normally to talk with the person that hands me that, to explain what Genebloggers is and what Project Kin is and why we're doing the ride-along, etc. And but that was a cute little kid. He was probably 3.5 feet tall. This is good. I could smile. I could cooperate. And so he has a good feeling about family history. So that's what we're doing here. Mr. Myrt held down the fort, and now I'm ready to do some interviews. Nothing left to say, but I'm DearMYRTLE, your not so retired friend in genealogy. Happy family tree climbing, everybody. That's a wrap.